This is Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat the defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. First of all and foremost, I want to give the highest honor, glory, and all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and do well and taught me the truth out of the Bible, and amongst other things. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered to all four corners of the earth. To my fellow laborers who push this word in truth and sincerity, Shalom. Yeah, man. We gonna eat our bread defiled among the heathen, and we're gonna go in this article, especially here in Holland. We in the EU, and the EU is pushing it to make you eat. Gonna eat the Bugz, and you're gonna be happy. And that is their plan, to defile your soul, and that is Esau was doing this a long time. Putting pork in your food, and especially it is detrimental for the children of Israel, to eat those things, and they know it, So in the NLT, Ezekiel 4, verse 13, in the NLT, it read, then the Lord said, this is how Israel will eat the defiled bread in the Gentiles' land, so which I will banish them, and we are scattered to all four corners of the earth, the Israelites, and we eat our bread defiled. And this was a prelude, if you go in this chapter, that Ezekiel had to eat dung that came out of, he need to bake it with barley cake and eat it, like a prelude to see what is really going to happen with the Israelites, that they're going to eat the bread defiled among the heathen. And where we are in Babylon, and the EU and all these devils, the Edomites, the so-called white man, he let you eat the foul things constantly. If you don't look out, you getting things inside you, and you don't know what you're getting inside of you, because this is how he is wired. And especially what I was saying, it is detrimental to the children of Israel to eat those things. Because you're defiling yourself, and he knows that they want to cut the cord what we have with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and what way he can do it to sin, because Israel's kryptonite, the children of Yasharallah, is sin. So if we sin in, he knows that the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai ain't gonna rescue us, but he is he's wrong in that he erred, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he's coming back for the elect. That's why nobody is without sin, because you don't know what you're getting inside of you sometimes, because these Edomites, we live in amongst them, we get all kinds of defiled things in your system, man. If you take a shower, the medicines and all kinds of garbage what is in the water, you're getting two in your pores, man, for your skin. So nobody can say that you are without sin, because we sin in every day, even if you don't want to, So that's why we need saving from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and that Yahushai, that he sent his only begotten son, our big brother Yahushai, to rescue us from these devils, man, because this is going to a downward spiral. But enough, let me go to the article that I want to read. Khan. House crickets allowed as ingredients in foods under the new EU rules. And the funny thing is, when they brought this article out, when they made this new law, because it is like last week at 23 of January, they never mentioned it on fake stream of the so-called mainstream media, I call it fake stream because it is fake stream, because this is something you need to mention to all the citizens of your land. Here in Holland, they didn't mention it, nothing about it. So they are now allowed to put this in your food. We are the brothers, and I always was looking, because if you came in this truth, you're always gonna scopeo, scan for the products what you are eating, so you don't get these defiled things in your system. But still, what I was saying, we still defile, because some things you don't know. Because Esau is a demon like that. He can put it in your food without you knowing that you have something defiled in your food, because that is how these Edomites are. And is it then that you say, like, it doesn't matter, we can eat pork and we can do whatever we want? No, because these are the laws what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said for us not to do it. If you willfully sin, you're gonna get punished for that, man. But if you don't do it willfully because you don't know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has mercy upon us. That's why we're in the period of grace. If you ain't doing it willfully because these devils are slipping it in, you cannot help it because you don't know. It's not sometimes on the ingredients. So we try to do our best not to eat these defiled foods, what Esau Edom is pushing out constantly. So let me read it. Powdered house crickets and gray mold beetle larvae that is defiled will be allowed in food in block under new rules, but products must be labeled. That is what they say. But you know that I have another article that they're gonna slip it in your without you knowing in some foods. Geneva, on the new EU rules, both house crickets processed into powder and grain mold beetle larvae will be allowed as ingredients in food, said an online announcement on Tuesday. If insects are used, this must be included on the product's list of ingredients so consumers can decide for themselves whether to buy it or not, said the EU Commission website. They could go into such products as nuts, snacks, pizza and pasta products, bread and rolls, crackers, sauces, meat preparations and soups, cereal bars, vegetable-based dishes. So you don't eat vegetable. If you're a vegan, you still eat in Bugz, so you ain't eating something vegan anymore. These Edomites, man. Meat preparations and soup, cereal bars, vegetable-based dishes, and chocolate confectionaries. You see? So this is what they push in this agenda, like from the WAF, the WEF. Klaus Schwab was saying, you're going to eat the Bugz and you're going to be happy. And this is that whole so-called sustainable goals 2030 agenda, their New World Order, the fourth industrial revolution, what they are pushing. 50-minute cities, and especially that whole hoax, the carbon hoax, cows are farting. You are, and it is especially you as so-called human. You are the problem. Meanwhile, they are the one who's flying all over the world, eating the best steaks and having the best foods, and you ain't gonna eat that because you are forbidden. Because why? They see you as these smallheads say, goyim. You are a cattle. That's why they experimenting on you and test, and doing these tests on the people on a worldwide scale. This is what they doing, So these devils are wicked. So you need to watch out what you're gonna eat and scopeo everything, and you can almost not buy things anymore because they're gonna put it in almost everything. And especially if you go to the stores, that's why you need to ask your local, and not your stores, but because these stores are all in cahoot, all these big so-called corporations who own all these stores. And that's why you see why they destroyed all these moms and pops businesses. You see, they did it on purpose. So they can control everything, because if you control the food, you control the people. This is all set up. And a lot of people don't want to see it, but this is how it is. That's why if you have some honest stores, some local stores, and me personally like to buy where the people from Arab and the Turkish people, they try to use some honest products, like this that is halal, and I would rather buy over there because they try to use some honest products. Because why? They still try to hold some things what is written in the Bible, and doing it for the people and for themselves, because they are living with some laws still that is from the Bible. Not to defile yourself with some food. Of course, some they eat shrimp and all these things. We cannot eat those things too. But the Edomites, they eat pork, and if you go to these stores, they don't have pork, But the Edomites, they eat everything. Because why? He's the man of sin, and we're gonna go to that scripture in a bit, He's against everything what is the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the laws that was placed, how to treat the earth and how to treat everything here on this earth, the beasts, you see how they live with the cattle and everything is defiled. Chickens living in little spaces, everything what this devil is doing is all defiled, man. That's why the whole creation is mourning. But let me go. I don't want to rant too much. Let me go to a precept. Bear with me. Come. Let me go to a precept. This is the book of Isaiah. Bear with me. 24, verse. Let me start with 4. Salakia. Khan. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the hardy people of the earth do languish. And you see it, man, the earth is mourning, man. And let me read it in the NLT. The earth mourns and dries up because all the natural resources, you see the waters, you see all the crops and the vegetations, everything is withering away, man. Because why? It's part of the curses of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And the crops waste away, you see, and wither. Even the greatest people on the earth waste away. And you see, the hardy people, who are the hardy people? The Edomites, and they are wasting away too. Because their own kings, the so-called kings, their leaders, these elites, they are bringing hell upon them too. So where they were so haughty, and still they're haughty, still they don't understand, still they think they are the top of the world, but the whole kingdom, their whole kingdom is crumbling right under them, man. And they are not satisfied with how the things are going, man. And they see it, because their own elites are bringing hell to them, man. And that is all by the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's why these things are going on. Matter of fact, let me go to another precept before then we go back to Isaiah. Because everybody think that the Lord is all about love, and that the Lord never can do something like this, man, and that he don't control what Satan is doing, the spiritual demon Satan, because they are controlled, the Edomites and especially these elites, they are controlled by the spiritual being Satan, man. That is what it is. And Satan taking orders from who? From Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Just to have them in derision. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 4. Yeah, the Lord had made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. So these devils, these Edomites, the so-called white man, he's created for the days of evil that we see right now. The Most High did this. Because why? For the controversy of Zion. Because we didn't listen also to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He had to do this, man, to get us right. Because why? Esau is his sword. Like David was saying, like, hey, protect me from your sword, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because Esau's created as a wicked, as a Salakia. He's created as a whooping stick to get us right. That's why you cannot hurt the Edomite, You cannot do him nothing. Because why? The Most High put him in rule. He created him. So if you go against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you're going to get repercussions for that as an Israelite or of any of these other nations. Because the Most High put him in authority for this time being. He created him for the days of evil. And Yahushai is going to get rid of these devils. He's going to rise up to the prey. He's going to He gonna bring salvation for the Israelites. Only for Israel only, man. Yasharallah. Let me read it in the NLT. The Lord has made everything for his own purposes. Even the wicked for a day of disaster. Exactly. So nobody can tell the Lord nothing, man. He don't need counsel from nobody, man. You cannot tell the Lord why you did that, why you made this, why you created these devils, why you made things like this. He's the potter, and he fashioned the clay however he wanted, man. That's why you need to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. He's the greatest power. He created everything, man. And his name and his power shall be exalted through the whole world. That's why we exalt Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, their names, constantly, man. We constantly exalt in the Lord because we know, hey, the Lord is no jokes, man. And that's why with the great, what they call Armageddon, the great destruction, the Lord, his name shall reign all over the earth, man. And all the heathens and all the nations shall bow, man. Because they're going to know the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. And especially when he's going to send his only begotten son to the earth, man. With the host of angels to do what? Because what Yahushai said, vengeance is his, man. He cannot wait to get this back at these devils, because they are the one that pierced him. He cannot wait, man. You know, he waiting for the green light of his father, of Yahweh, to send him to the earth, man. And to do what? Vengeance. A matter of fact, man, I'm talking this need to come out, man. Bear with me. Come, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Adumia and upon the people of my curse to judgment. And that is all you so-called white men, you Edomites, man. Idumea is the Greek name for Edom, the so-called white man, you know. The sword, that you go to verse 6, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord had a sacrifice in Bosra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And like it stated in the scriptures, in the good book, that wherever like Israel is, wherever we are as a people, because Israel is first a people before it is a land. So everywhere where we are Israel. You cannot take that away. So you can live in that land and say, yeah, we are those people. But you are not those people, because the people are the ones who are called by the Most High's name. So if you are in Europe, you are in South America, you are in Japan, you are in China, if you're going back to the bloodline of Jacob, you are an Israelite. And it doesn't matter the way that you look. You only need to be of the house of Jacob, man. And and this is also like Adumia, the Edomites. Wherever they are, it doesn't matter. They are Bosra, they are Idumea. They took their whole Roman Empire structures and everything, also all over the earth. Look into America. They built everything just like it was in the days of Rome. So they are the Edomites. The curse of the Lord. Because the Lord hates those Idumeans. Esau the Most High hates. Jacob he loves. Let me open it up. Yeah, let me go to the NLT. I want to bring it up from the NLT. This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. And when my sword has finished its work in the heavens, it will fall upon Edom, the nation I have marked for destruction. You see? The Most High has marked these devils, man, for destruction. Now they thinking they are in the highest peak of their on this earth, but they're gonna fall, man. Like light, like it stated, like how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Roughly paraphrase, because Lucifer means light bearer, and they are carrying that on the left hand side on a wicked way that light in this earth, man. And they are marked for destruction. So the Most High gonna destroy these devils, man. And his sword, there's gonna be these terminal nuclear missiles, man. Because Third World War is gonna happen. Because that is gonna be the end all be all. And then in the midst of it, Yahweh Shai is gonna come with a host of angels, man. To render revenge, man. Verse 6 in the NLT. The sword of the Lord is drenched with blood and covered with fat, with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the rams prepared for sacrifice. Yeah, the Lord will offer a sacrifice in the city of Bosra. He will make a mighty slaughter in Edom. And this is what is going to happen, man. The Most High is going to come and he's going to come with vengeance, man. Yahweh Shai, man. Because he's going to send his son to do this, man. Because this is what is promised to him, man. And let me go to another one. Because I didn't want to go on this. But, you know, the Spirit is guiding you sometimes to some precept, man. Bear with me. Salakia. Salakia. Khan, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds. What are those clouds? The so-called UFOs. That is the way Yahweh Shai is going to come, you know, and nobody can say it like, oh, that is a hoax. It is. That's why they built up a space force, and they had to admit it that they see strange so-called apparitions, the so-called UFOs. These are the angels are watching this earth, man. The Ancient of Days who made this earth, he's watching this earth, man. And this is the way that Yahweh Shai went away, that the world ignorantly called Jesus. This is the way he's going to come back, man. With the clouds, man. And every eye shall see him. And all they also which pierced him. Who pierced him? The Romans, the Edomites, the so-called white men, the Idumeans. They are the one that pierced him on the cross, man. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Aman. You see? So the way the Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is going to come back, Salakia, the way Yahweh Shai is going to come back, man, he's coming back with he's going to come back with a shout on this earth, man. And the whole earth is going to see him, and everybody going to gnash their teeth. They're going to be afraid, man. Because he's going to come with a host of angels, things that we never, even a movie, a Hollywood movie ain't spectacular like that. The way the Yahweh Shai is going to come back, man, it's going to be something, man. It's going to be beautiful. So, yeah, man. Let me go back to Isaiah. Oh, Salakia. Salakia, bear with me. I want to go back to Isaiah chapter 24. This is where we left off, you know. That was finished with that. Isaiah chapter, you know. Come, this is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And that is what especially these Idumeans, these Edomites did, man. Because they are the one, that's why everything is polluted on this earth, man. Because they are the one, they are in rulership. And look what they are doing with their rulership, man. They destroying the earth. And you think the Most High is going to let you further destroying the earth? Ain't going to happen, man. The earth suffers, there in the NLT, the earth suffers for the sins of its people, because all the things that you do against Yahweh Shem Yashai, all your wicked laws that you put in place, that is against the scriptures, against the Bible, because the Bible is a guiding, it's a manual how to manage and rule the earth, man, in righteousness, man. But you devils couldn't do that, because why? This book was never, in the first place, never your book, and you are wicked, man. The earth suffers for the sins of its people, for they have twisted Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai's instructions. You twisted the instructions of the Most High. That's why you said, yeah, you can be a skittle. You can have the skittle agenda if you are against it. You can change your, you get so many, I don't, if I say it, they say, but you can change the whole agenda. You can do what you want. You can be a demon. Do what thou will. That is your motto.